Stop Skeletons from Fighting Live. It's Derek.
And I'm Grace.
This is a super episode because we are playing the Super Game Boy on the real hardware.
Oh yeah.
We're playing. I got the tapes.
Oh
I got real game tapes. And we're playing this off of real Super Nintendo. Before we get started, we got a handful. I got the whole section. I got the whole collection. Right. I got the bucket.
It's true.
It's all right here.
You can go to our Twitters at Stop Skeletons to see all the whole bucket.
The whole bucket.
But from now we've taken our requests and it's time to go in and we're gonna start with a banger.
Well, actually, we should start with a little bit of Pokemon.
This is the banger.
Oh, well,
we're talking. You're calling Pokemon Blue not a banger?
Oh, it is.
The game that started a revolution.
It is.
What are you talking about?
Here's what we're gonna do.
Come on.
Here's what we do. All right, everyone, roast me. How did 15-year-old high school Derek do with his Pokemon? So this is my original cart. Battery's still working. This is the original save. I've beaten the game with this. I think I did a little bit of extra dungeon stuff, but
Can I be real? I never did a fighting Pokemon. I think that's weird. Not into that.
I can't comment. I don't know.
Hitmonchan.
I know, but I don't know what I can't tell you what my reason behind that.
It's not like it's that.
So I've seen 131. That's
you know what? Mine is different because I never fucked around with Pokemon Blue. I was like, you know what? Pokemon Yellow let me have my wish fulfillment of being Ash Ketchum. Like I was just talking about. Like I never nicknamed my Pokemon or anything. I always had all the starters and yeah. Right.
When I got this, Yellow wasn't out yet, and I think I got this for a birthday present. I think at the time actually blue was like my favorite color, but kind of as I've grown older, I really wish I would have gotten red.
Yeah.
Red's just a cool looking thing. How you feel about purple?
For some spooks.
How you feel about lavender? So I want to just hang out in this for a minute. It's good shit. It's good stuff.
Also, can we talk for a second about how I'm so jealous that you have an Alakazam?
Oh. Yeah.
That's like Kadabra was always my top tier boy or girl, maybe. Boy, I don't think they had gender shit. But I loved Kadabra, but I couldn't. Me and my sister got the cables that let you trade.
Yeah.
But maybe because we were playing on Game Boy Advances, it never worked. I never was able to get that trading evolution, and it's something that still haunts me.
What you should do is you should look up the television commercial for the Pokemon trading link cable. It's super cute. It's super cute. This kid's playing Game Boy, and there's a kid in the other building across from him, and he wants to play Game Boy. And then Pikachu jumps out of his Game Boy, and he's like, "What?" And he pulls out a cord and swings it lasso style, and they throw across the way between the two buildings. And the Pokemon are walking on the cord together and hanging out. It's really funny. It's really cute. So here's the thing about Pokemon.
All right.
I don't know shit about this game anymore. I have no idea.
I still have an encyclopedic knowledge of all of their stats.
But where do I go so I can fight? I want to fight. Is that grass in there? Can I?
You have to have a cut.
I think I have a cut. I have no idea what my.
That's probably your hit one. No.
Strength. Dig.
Oh.
Yeah, my Charizard.
Weird.
I don't know. Let's see. Here we go.
It's a good one.
And I'm the top cat. Meow.
Alright, no.
Ooh.
Murder him.
Fucking fire punch.
Oh, okay, so Hitmonchan is pretty good because you got all that elemental shit.
Yeah, I think that was my...
It's versatile.
That was my thinking was I just wanted to have a really broad group. Oh, back into it.
Alright, let's kill it.
Pidgey.
Alright, we did get a question from the chat, which is just which is the best Pokemon game? In our opinion, what's our favorite?
Pokemon Snap. Next question.
Fair.
Next question.
Fair. I'm such a sucker for Crystal, but it's because the concept that you could play as a girl was such a fucking revelation for me. Because you know,
it's
still kind of rare. And it was just so exciting. And it was kind of frustrating because my parents, of course, didn't know anything. And they got me the same year. I have another sister who's almost my age. They got me like the dark blue Game Boy Advance and Pokemon Gold.
Nice.
And then they got my sister the Crystal Game Boy Advance with Pokemon Crystal.
Oh.
And I'm like never gotten over it.
One Christmas,
Still
my
devastating.
my older brother got a Game Gear, and I was so jealous because I didn't get a Game Gear, and I was like, Santa was disproportionate this year. This is not fair. But then I think it was the next year. Oh hey, I think it was the next year I got a Game Boy.
Well, how did you just change the color?
So this is super. I think this is what it would look like on a normal ass Game Boy.
Okay.
And I think this is what, with the power of the Super Game Boy, this is what it looks like.
I guess we haven't really addressed that on the stream yet. Or do you want to like explain how we are doing this?
So the Super Game Boy is a giant Super Nintendo cartridge that you could shove a Game Boy game into. And the reason why it is so big, and again, I might be incorrect with this because I don't know like all the hardware stuff, my life in gaming situation, but my understanding is that the Super Game Boy is a giant cartridge because all of the Game Boy tech is in there. And it was a stopgap between that and the actual Game Boy Color. So at the tail end of the Game Boy's lifespan, they released certain games that actually had sort of a color, they weren't full color like in Game Boy Color, but they had like kind of half color capabilities. Matter of fact, let's just jump into one of these.
All right.
This actually was not a request, but I wanted to play it myself.
Yeah.
So sorry for
some laugh.
I want to be a big jerk and not play something that people didn't ask for. But I'm gonna play Kirby's Block Ball because it's a weird Kirby game, and this is an example of this is a normal Game Boy game, normal gray cartridge, but it has the Super Game Boy capability. So we get this cool border. We get King Dedede up there.
That's actually like a next level border compared to most of them.
He's like he's like looking thumbs up, just like, hey buddy, you're gonna get it. He's just helping you out.
Supportive.
Yeah. Also, I'm not sure if people realize, this game has amazing music. So we're just gonna go to this level and we're gonna chill out for a minute. I wanna skip bonus chance, I don't care. We're just gonna go here and we can chill out. This song is so good. Gonna crank it a little more.
Oh, this music.
Oh
man,
I like it a lot, Grace.
I know. Grace, get off your phone. What? People tell me to get off my phone.
She's looking down at the chat. Please.
I'm talking to the people.
Grace, get to work. It's like they don't even know Grace.
I know.
Damn.
Always working.
It's like they're trying to come at the queen. Come on. All right.
Let's do this shit.
So let's play a little bit of. I just actually wanted to listen to the music.
Oh really? Okay.
But we can't actually play. So this is just a weird. Remember Alleyway? It's like Breakaway. It's. Man, there's
just a little
weird ass Kirby
basic,
games. Yeah. There was also Kirby Star Stacker, which was a weird puzzle game that I don't know, wasn't really that great. I didn't think. Kirby Pinball was very good though. I would I'll say that as much. So there are a handful of good Kirby spin-offs on this system. Kirby's Adventure. Sorry, Kirby Dreamland is a Stone Cold classic though. One of the best in the system. Even though Kirby's Adventure on the Nintendo is probably my personal favorite. And not that this game is bad, it's just kind of like strange. I don't know. But the music is actually pretty goddamn fantastic. Well, probably one of the more underrated soundtracks on the system, honestly. And I think this was maybe, I forget if this came first or Star Stacker came first. But this was kind of like the start of just, man, Kirby's always been in weird spin-off games that kind of popped out towards the end of the console lifespan. The joke is always like, hey Kirby, want to hit the lights, please? And there was a new Kirby game announced for Switch earlier today, actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what?
So I look forward to Ant Dude to reviewing that in 24 hours, no less.
Yep, 8 hours.
Yeah.
The 8-hour review.
Expect that game reviewed within 16 hours after it drops. Bop! There it is.
Yay!
All right, so
Hey, can I? People have been clamoring for it in the chat. I got a request. We gotta do Kid Dracula next. If you are ready to change.
Yeah.
If we are, wait, this was a good showcase of this game, but it's pretty much this.
Yeah, it's not a great game. It's not a great game. But what is a great game? Oh, is a little dirty. Come on, bud. Come on, bud. Let's go, bud. I need it.
Ever since we had that issue earlier today, I'm like stressed out.
Yeah, you know, we just got back from the holiday. We were up in Anchorage, Alaska, and I pulled a bunch of stuff out of storage. And one of the things I pulled out was all of my Game Boy games, including the Super Nintendo, including the Super Game Boy here. So the other night, I just like went through and played just about every single one of these. And there were a handful of games actually I couldn't get to work.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah, so they're probably just like really dirty, and I need to get like, you know, the rubbing alcohol and some Q-tips and really get in there and clean them up. I didn't do that.
All right, so if people don't know about this game, it is a cute little like side story, not, you know, obviously not canon, except it is canon because this is Alucard's brother, technically. Is that what we decided?
No, I think we decided this is actually just a baby. It's just a baby Dracula, and it's not Alucard. God, you know, we made that.
And we definitely decided it wasn't Alucard.
We made that video like 2 years ago now, and I forget what we came on. We're gonna watch this intro because this intro is super cute and really funny. There's death. This is also like sort of a half sequel to the Famicom game, which the Famicom game is not good. This is not a port. This is almost a remake, and it's so much better. Absolutely a better game.
Oh, that art.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
Where's Caramel? I thought I got rid of him. Oh well. Never mind. This time, I'll thrash him. For good. But Master, this time he's much stronger than he ever was. You'd better watch out and prepare well for battle. You've memorized all the magic spells, right? And then... yeah, the magic spells. Right. The only one I can remember is bat. And then we get to see it here. Turn into a bat and go anywhere.
Oh man.
I love his head.
It's been a while.
His head's on there.
It's good. It's all good.
You've forgotten all the other spells, Master? Well, I'm sure I'll remember them. It's just good confidence. Cocky motherfucker.
Yeah.
What a good for nothing. If you get them wrong, you might want to join Garamoth. Hee hee hee. Do we have this loud enough?
Yes, we do.
Okay. I just need to make sure that we got this loud enough.
Trying to pump it.
I'm just like making sure that this is it's all the way up.
Let me double check.
Yeah, because the soundtrack in this game. Also the soundtrack in this game, let me tell you. So this game starts off kind of fun, real easy. It gets hard, trust me.
Hey Derek, we got a friend of the show, Jeff Ward, in the chat.
Oh, what up, Jeff?
Hey Jeff. Welcome.
Canada's very own. You know, I know...
International treasure, Jeff Ward.
I know 3 Jeffs from Canada. And it's a hard time talking about whenever like they come up in conversation, I have to be like, oh gosh. Which I can't...
How do I explain which Canadian Jeff this is?
Jeff, yeah. So this is basically a Castlevania spin-off, and so we're gonna see lots of fun Castlevania stuff. Like this is basically the clock tower that's been in every single just most every Castlevania game, especially the third one, and I'm just having a good time. And with the way you shoot, it's kind of similar to Mega Man. Oh, and there so when you charge up, get that cool blast.
Yeah.
But I had
this game's actually pretty hard, honestly.
It gets hard. This first level's not so hard, but if you're stupid and leave the bat spell on, then you get hit with the
They get wrecked.
Yeah, I don't want to get wrecked. Bop.
I love that. And then we got Cute Witch. No, not Cute Witch time.
Oh, Cute Witch is oh god, I think that's
I have to finish the level.
It's a couple levels later. Oh yeah, the Cute Witch, she does stuff to she has the bonus games, as opposed to some like TV newsman yeah. I want to see Cute Witches. Oh, so yeah, here's where we weren't sure this was a la carte or not, because there is another Dracula portrait. I think it's coming up here pretty soon. And at a certain point they mention, like...
I'll have to rewatch that video.
Yeah, see? So who's that? So if I'm Dracula, who's that? So then, am I a la carte then? Who's that? Handsome, though.
He's handsome. And it's not canonically that you you drink a potion and now you're a baby. It's nothing like that's happening.
No, because you're 10,007 years old or something
that's
like
right,
that.
You are 2007. Yeah. That's right.
It's good shit. Smile. Oh! Song's good.
Mm-hmm. Oh, someone said Dadacula. I think isn't that we put that in the script?
Dadcula?
Dadcula? Yeah.
No, you wrote Daddy Dracky.
Oh, that's true.
That's a Grace Kramer.
Daddy Dracky.
That's a Grace Kramer old.
It's been that was probably 2 or 3 years ago at this point. It's hard to remember.
Yeah.
But this is like a fun journey.
I think actually I want to say after we did that video, I streamed this game. It was one of the first streams coming back. Well, I gotta rock out in the song a little bit longer.
I'm gonna take a selfie break then. Now I am looking at my phone. All you haters.
And just also the tones, just like. Also, just like there you go, folks. Coming soon to an Instagram to you. It's just tonally, just the hardware, just how the game sounds. Not only is it well composed, it's also just I don't know a lot about how chiptune and that type of stuff works, but it just it's engineered really well. If that's a term you could use for something like this.
Oh, and this is called technically in Japanese. It's
Akumajo Special
Boku Dracula-kun.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and this game had kind of a problematic localization. These characters here are initially just straight. Don't they have swastikas on them? These are straight up just KKK people, bros. It's pretty insane to think about now, and maybe less insane back then. But
yeah, I don't
it's
know.
just whoa, that's
slightly less insane.
Chill out. But yeah. It's just a thing that's culturally why would they you can understand why a Japanese developer wouldn't understand why you shouldn't put that in the game.
Do that, yeah.
You know.
Oh, this is fun. More fun shit. I love this everything about this cutscene. I love it.
The art's just perfect.
Betrayed me and went over to Garamoth's side. Wasn't it bad? And then
his eyes.
Yeah. That was
so cute.
Peaceful. Oh, I'm sorry, Master. Can you ever forgive me? One cannot easily forgive a traitor. It's cold. It's cold.
It's so super cold.
That's ice cold. It just happened. I have no time to play around. I'm a busy person.
I'm a busy kid Dracula,
Yeah.
excuse you.
I'm busy doing 2007-year-old boy things. I'm about to go after Garamoth. Now, if so, if you'll please take me. Anyone who goes over to his side this time is gonna get it. If that's alright with you, then you can come. Yes, yes, I shall join. Alright, and he's got other bat friends, and then...
He just doesn't even answer.
Yeah.
That's how ballin' he is.
I got time.
Which, someone in the chat is pointing out that kind of supports the case for him not being Alucard, for being actually...
being a little...
you
a little
know,
cold,
Mr.
yeah.
Dadcula. Oh! More friends.
Take me too. And you got cool glasses, like Melvin from Sailor Moon.
Or Simon from Chipmunks.
Oh.
Alvin and the Chipmunks, basically what I was thinking. Oh, okay, so we're not at the cute witch.
I think she's coming up after this.
Okay.
Because now we have different
they're
attacks.
teaching us.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, this is sort of like a Mega Man style game. Hey, there she is! Look at that cute witch. She's cool. I'm in trouble.
What can I do for you?
Yeah, I can help you. I need 2 coins to try more coins. I need at least 10 coins to try for another Kid Dracula. Let's try lives. Oh man, there's a couple of these mini games that are super easy, and I forget which one is which. So we'll just so we got A, B, C, D. I think she mixes them up. Oh yeah, okay. If I recall, the jump and pop is really easy. So we gotta try and get D. And she's gonna go like this. Alright. Okay.
Alright.
A, B, D, C.
Let's do this shit.
Alright, jump and pop. I'm a little rusty, but
Cute.
jump with A or B. Here we go. Jump high. Yeah. Oh, okay, so I want the light. Light ones, okay. Oh, there we go. Oh, lose. Oh, shit, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Stack them up, stack them.
Oh, okay.
Can you bounce on top of a balloon to go higher?
Ooh, 2 up. Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
What?
No. Still, that's...
Good job.
Got 10 up. All right, never do that again. All right, when you say none, look at her face. She gets really sad.
Aw. And then we got our little overworld.
Every song is good. Every song is so good in the soundtrack.
All right. Well, so do you want to jump into the next game? Actually,
Yeah, we gotta do this rapid fire.
So we got a couple requests to play Link's Awakening.
Yeah. I got Link's Awakening DX.
All right. Are people screaming at me in the chat? What's happening? I see someone, Joey T, saying Grace. Oh, okay. We got a question about which we've gone over this before. It's about Starship Amazing asking where there's a rap is.
Right.
Care to comment?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You don't know what you're talking
I don't know
about?
what you're talking about. Listen, we made a lot of music, and that's like the one piece of it that like I think Calvin and I are both like genuinely embarrassed by. But at a certain point, like it's if you really search for it, I think it's out there somewhere. I know at a certain point it was someone put it on Pirate Bay.
Yeah.
So
which, God, I haven't even. Is Pirate Bay still around?
I have no idea.
I haven't been on it.
If Pirate
forever.
Bay fell off the face of the internet and took our rap album with it, I'd be fine with it. All right.
Yeah. Sorry, Joey. All right, we're doing some Link's Awakening.
I get a burger, double with the cheese and bacon. Ate too fast, ass laid out, tummy aching. You gotta take it slow. You gotta savor the flavor. I think I love you, honey. Wanna get a burger later? There we go.
There it is. Just clip that.
Way
go on
in there.
Twitch.
Yeah.
Because that person was on YouTube. Clip it, and then just replay that.
Go, yeah. Oh, and by the way, just to flex on you, I got the box for this. By
Damn.
the way. This is one of my personal favorite games of all time. Honestly, this is my favorite Zelda game, to be honest. Not to say that other Zelda games are bad, but this is the one that really... He's the most to me. He's the most to me.
Alright, I'm gonna change the game.
Link's Awakening. Or The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening.
Of course.
Yeah. Gotta wake him up. So this is the DX version. It's supposed to be in color, but because we're not playing on a Game Boy Color, we're playing on a Super Game Boy, it's not quite... See, it's still mainly, like, kind of grayish.
It's a little bit smaller than the last... Is it smaller than the last few games were? Actually?
You know, I don't think it is, but, you know, it's so...
Yeah.
Let's just jump into this one that's kind of...
It's actually kind of nice to have this border because we aren't artists and we've maybe been a little lack on getting our live streaming art on point since live streaming is kind of like a thing we do for fun. It's not really our main hustle.
I need to go and take...
Oh, no. Derek.
I just want to make it a little bigger.
Derek. Okay. All right.
I just want to fill the frame at least.
Okay.
If I can... Oh, God.
Yep. Oh, dear.
Professional stuff.
All right.
Only the most professional stuff.
All right.
Okay. What am I doing here? Let's see. I got 2 things. That's the swamp. Gotta go to the grassy area now? I got the... Ooh, excuse me. Oh, and for the record, I mentioned this briefly earlier, I think, maybe before the stream. When I grabbed all this awesome stuff from my storage, I somehow forgot to grab freaking controllers. So I had to get a third-party controller here, and it works fine except the D-pad. Sometimes when you push up or down, it pushes you up into the left or right. So just going straight down is actually kind of tough. So if I just for some reason walk into an enemy, that is why.
Yes, please don't question Derek's skills as a professional gamer.
I thought you could open up one of those.
Working under extremely adverse.
Yeah. Okay.
Challenges.
Yeah, I still make it though. I still come through.
Yeah. I have a question, and this has kind of been popping up on the chat a little bit. In the pantheon of Zelda games, what's your top 3, Derek? Hit me with the top 3.
Man.
Because a lot of people are saying this is in their top 3, maybe their top 1.
Oh, see, that I was trying to just go in one direction, and yeah, this controller is not good.
No, not gonna happen.
Man, I don't know if anyone's out there for Link Between Worlds, but I fucking played that game like 8 times in a row. I love that one a lot. I would say those are my top 2, and then, I mean, maybe I'm old-fashioned, but like, man, the first original Zelda. There was a time when I used to travel quite often to the east coast of this country, and I would bring my Game Boy Advance copy of the first Zelda game, and I would just like, all right, let's try and beat this game before I get to my destination, and I would do that. So I think those are probably the 3 that I've like honestly my personal preference. But then I'm like, but then I say that I'm like, fuck it. Link to the Past is real good. You know, I've always wanted to play more of Wind Waker. But what little I played of Wind Waker I really enjoyed.
You actually started up a new Wind Waker game
recently.
Yeah,
on the original GameCube, and I was like, wow, the camera control in this is really bad.
Maybe the hard. Do you think that's the hardest like genre to go back to? Just early 3D.
Yes,
yes. Personally, I find it the most difficult. Though I'm not an expert on like Mega Man style platformers, I can't really hack that shit. I mean, I'll try my best, but yeah, like early 3D platformers are hard.
I don't think you can go back to early Mega Man platformers because Mega Man games hold up alarmingly well.
Well, in terms of difficulty,
yes,
for me, like not growing up, not being trained on that.
Yeah, shit. You gotta be like, born with that,
Yeah, I haven't been playing that since I was like 5. So.
Yeah, you weren't like, oh my god, I'm just this controller won't let me go straight down. Oh my god, this is. We can do this. We gonna do this.
Oh,
no, we
sad.
no. We got this.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right, everyone, pour one out. We did it. We did it.
I know. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Any hearts here? Okay.
Worth it.
Do I have the running boots? That would make this a lot easier. I don't have the running boots. Okay.
All right, you got this. Woo!
Yes.
Perfect.
Okay.
So is it down? Is maybe
I guess the
worse
up
than...
and down is.
Okay, so up and down is like
Yeah.
a little bit, gonna be a little tricksy.
I ain't gonna let it stop me. I ain't gonna let it stop me. You see, I still did it. You know, it was a messy clearing, but I still cleared it. Oh man, I am so rusty. Isn't the third level like in the like kind of grassy area down here? That's where I need to go next. Oop. I've always liked this game a lot because it was the first game that like I beat myself. This game came out when I was like 9. I think I have my 9th or 10th birthday, and it was the first Zelda game. It took me all summer that I beat by myself without my brother helping me.
Aww, that's so...
Yeah, my older brother. Yeah,
so
exactly.
Sweet.
Yeah,
that's really cute. Actually,
even though it took me months to figure out how to get to the first dungeon because you have to either go to the witch and do some thing, which I didn't know how to do. I ended up using the crane machine and using it that way. But you have to like get pepper and sprinkle it on this raccoon in the forest.
Oh my
because
god!
he casts a spell and makes the forest a loop on forever.
What? Those are in Zelda?
Oh yeah.
What?
Okay. Well, yeah. It's. You know what? It's actually kind of a spoiler. As to that you are right to point that out.
Do they take place in the same universe? Is this the Mushroom Kingdom?
So, one thing I really like about this game, the other thing I really like about it is, to me, there's actually kind of a deeper story here, and kind of depending on how you look at it, Link is actually a bad guy in this game. Or he's not.
Oh man, let's get on this. Let's do a game theory.
All right.
Game theory. Let's go.
So Link is not actually a bad guy, but by completing this game, you, in a sense, kill everybody here because you are trapped in the Windfish's dream, and so by getting all the instruments and waking him up from his nightmare, his dream disappears. It's as such that, you know, like when you wake up from a dream, that, you know, reality, that existence, the dream world disappears, you know? And
so that's how they play kind of fast and loose with like canon monsters.
Yeah,
it's like, oh, it's a dream.
Wart from Super Mario Brothers 2, or Doki Doki Panic. He's actually in this game, and the big reveal at the end of Mario Brothers 2 was that it was all a dream. Very, very, very clever. Very clever. Servants went berserk. Oh, the castle. I gotta go to the castle and get some stuff. That's what it is. Okay. Every single dungeon has like a little mini thing you do before the dungeon. So I need to go to the castle and do kind of a little side thing here so that I can go into the dungeon proper. It isn't a terribly complicated game, but for like a 9-year-old boy,
oh yeah,
you know, like who's not good at reading and stuff
internet,
like that.
Yeah. Like, you know, it's crazy.
You'd go to bookstores and you'd like read the strategy guide.
If
and then
your mom was willing to take you to the bookstore.
And then it was exactly like hopefully the Walden Books at the Diamond Center Mall had the strategy guide. You could read it and try and memorize what to do. You know.
Anchorage, Alaska, bless up.
Yo, what up? Get at me. So, oh my god, I'm so rusty. Oh, nope. Gotta go there when I get my magical chicken. My chicken that lets me fly.
Of course.
Oh, do I have the bananas? So there's also a...
Is that Donkey Kong?
No, that's just a banana.
Well, is the monkey a donkey? Is the monkey a Kong?
I mean, no.
Okay.
It's just some monkeys, but...
Well,
yeah.
Alright.
I guess that is a lost opportunity. Monkey business done.
Perfect. Love it.
So, like, yeah, it's sort of like it's all the villains of this world, all the nightmares trying to keep the Windfish asleep. Like, you can presume, because the Windfish shows up again in the first DS game. Not Skyward Sword, it's not... I'm blanking on the name, but so the Windfish in the greater Hyrule canon is sort of like a god and a deity in some capacity. It's a greater force that's holding all these things together. And so when the windfish goes to sleep, these nightmares invade their dream. And so they just want to keep the windfish asleep because they want to still be alive. But still, you know, there's the idea that, like, with the windfish being asleep, you know, then Hyrule is in danger, which is why perhaps Link it got caught in a storm and was, you know,
somehow has appeared in the stream.
Yeah, but like, had the windfish been at its post, there would, you know, it would have been able to keep the storms at bay or something like that. But it does create this. There's a moment when you beat the game, and the windfish is like, "Yo, dog, thanks for helping me out. Well, I'm waking up now." And it has like montage where it just shows you this entire area, like all the little spots of the game, all the places you've been, and it shows them all just vanish. They all just disappear, including Marion, who is the de facto alarm clock. She's the one woman who she's the singer. And you have your ocarina here, and oh yeah, this is all the first time an ocarina shows up in the in a Zelda game, which I don't have yet. But yeah, I've actually thought about this story a lot, and I like that. Like on top of like
you
it being
have a script written for this, don't you?
I did a.
I wrote that's a little behind the scenes.
Yeah,
but
I would say back in like.
There's a couple scripts that have just been hanging out in our docs for a while.
Yeah, that was an HVGN script. That was like getting super nerdy.
Oh, okay.
Like that whole idea, I've always been thinking about it, and then really what that spurred that whole thing was Fangamer used to do a podcast, and they did a game club, and they would be nice enough to have me on the podcast, and they did a game club for this game, and we were talking about it, and that kind of spurred that idea of kind of the greater implications of the story, and from that I kind of wrote this treatment and never got around to actually finishing it. But then I believe the 20th anniversary of this game is this year, so if ever there was a time to dust off that script and make something of it, that would be it. But hey, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I can't. No promises yet. It's only January right now.
Yeah.
It's only the second week of January, and we're still. Oops.
We got videos, man.
We're still scheming. All right, so I'm gonna finish this.
Hoping to have a whole script done tomorrow.
Yeah.
Get in that booth. Hey, so I hate to ruin the party, but we got games to get through.
We do, yeah.
We might need to cut Link's Awakening short.
Yeah, this is a great game. This is a fantastic Zelda game. Absolutely fantastic Zelda game. Like, it's pretty simple, I think, by today's standards, but some of the puzzles are still really good. The music is really, really good, and you know, I think a lot of people were kind of excited that Breath of the Wild had a little more story in it, trying to, that there's a greater Zelda canon. There is kind of it's interesting to think about how all of the...
I love reading crazy fan theories about the canon.
How they all connect, but really, I don't know
fun.
that people play Zelda for the story, really. It's kind of a very kind of boilerplate, like, yeah, here's a hero, and here's a damsel, and here's a bad guy, and it's like, yeah, it's this fun adventure, kind of Indiana Jones style, it's this fun adventure game. This one, though, I think actually it's got some story stuff. It's real good. So that's my piece on that. I'm gonna move on here. No, Grace, you were talking about Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
How about we play what was the original Super Game Boy game? This is the game that Nintendo released basically alongside the Super Game Boy to say, check this out. And also, we haven't seen a proper game. Oh yeah, we played Kirby, but here's another proper.
We got. I mean, Donkey Kong, like they're bringing back, or they're porting Tropical Island. Is that what it's called?
Tropical Freeze.
Oh, Tropical Splash, the Capri Sun Nintendo tie-in.
Yeah.
Okay, Tropical Freeze.
All right, so Donkey Kong Baja Blast is coming back.
Coming back. We've all been waiting for it.
And
oh man,
so,
imagine
look
if you
at this.
could go to a Taco Bell and you could have an amiibo on like a piece of hot sauce.
Oh man.
Or something.
Just like smear your hot sauce on your Switch and...
Yeah.
3-1?
It's all over it. Oh, okay.
Let's do Bonk. And if I might be mistaken, I think this game predates Donkey Kong Country. So this was sort of like Donkey Kong's first comeback. Whoa, I don't recall her making noises like that. That's crazy. Okay, so here's a fun thing though. This is the first time that Mario was like super acrobatic. And there's all kinds of crazy acrobats you can do in this game. And I believe they've kept this series going. This is part of the Mario versus Donkey Kong series, if I'm not mistaken.
A verse, the Mario versus Donkey Kong verse.
So this is like actually kind of started this series, if I'm not mistaken. Oh god! Oh. Wait, isn't that from the Kirby sound effect button? There we go. Got this key. And
well, with the Nintendo Direct today, people were asking about From Software doing their remaster for the Switch. It was just announced today.
Yeah.
Some of that Dark Souls magic coming back. I almost said Demon Souls. I was a little afraid I would mess up there. But yeah, I think that's really exciting because I mean that's a game at this point. It's a classic. It deserves a remaster. And man, being that game is all about grinding, so being able to bring that on the go is just really exciting.
And really of the Dark Souls trilogy, that's the one that really needed to have a remaster.
Mm-hmm.
Like Dark Souls 2, man, the wrong Dark Souls game got the first remaster. You know, because Scholar of the First Sin is a fantastic version of a lame Dark Souls game. That, I think her actually yelling help, that might be an exclusive thing in the Game Boy, Super Game Boy here. I don't recall her actually having a voice sample there. That's really wild.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. Oh, I just...
Yeah, because the SNES could do samples, right? And that was kind of a big...
Yes.
A big
they could do that.
shift.
They had voices and shit, yep.
Can you tell that I'm writing a video about sound chips?
What?
Maybe.
What, sun chips? What?
Sun chips. Sun chip tropical blast. Tropical freeze, I mean.
I've not played any of the Donkey Kong Country Return games, but I have some friends. We have some friends that swear by those games. But I did enjoy Donkey Kong Country back in the day, so probably should stop sleeping on those games.
It is interesting to me on back to the Dark Souls thing, hearing this announcement for the Switch today. I'm wondering if that announcement played into why they canceled the online support for Demon Souls recently. If they're just like, oh, okay, we're expecting a new influx of online people, we need to you know, shore up the defenses a little bit.
I mean, that's a Sony thing. This is a Namco Bandai thing. I don't know if those...
So maybe, yeah.
I don't think those overlap at all.
That's a good point.
But I think reading into the cancellation or the closure of the online stuff for Demon Souls, I think that actually bodes well for a remake. I think if you're Sony, you want to do a Bloodborne sequel and then announce... And then a Bloodborne sequel and then announce you're remastering Demon Souls. Like, that's a hell of an announcement for E3, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And that's also like, you know, Namco Bandai probably wanted more Souls games. Sony wants more Bloodborne. And I'm sure it's like, FromSoft doesn't give a shit about that. They don't want any of it.
Yeah, they're all about making Tenchu games.
Yeah, want to make, yeah.
They're making the big Tenchu game they announced at the Game Awards.
I feel like I've said this before on stream, but like, for real, if that's the first thing they bring back after all this Dark Souls money, I'll be so pissed.
I mean, it would
like, and I guess no disrespect to like people who like the Tenchu games,
judging from that picture that they showed, it would be a super fucking dark, gory Tenchu game.
But then it's like, is that even Tenchu then?
You might be into it.
Yeah, I guess.
It would be like a Shadow, like Dark Souls, Bloodborne style game, like made as Tenchu, like Bloodborne with stealth.
But basically. I mean, like, it's I'll play any damn thing that whatever the next game that From Software makes, I'm gonna be there. Like, that's just a given. So even if it is Tenchu, I'll moan and groan and gripe and then be there day one, you know? So, like, whatever.
One of them fanboys or some shit.
Have you played Shadow Tower? You played Echo Knight Beyond? Like, they've made some hitters. They don't need to be doing Souls. You know, they can be... There's more talent there.
Mm-hmm.
I need to get all Donkey Kongs. And it's really hard to tell which one's a Donkey Kong. Let's just... Oh! I did it. Alright, cool.
And you know, do you want to, like, we're kind of at a good stopping point.
Well, this is the boss fight.
Okay, we gotta do this.
Let's do this boss fight. Oh,
right.
this is from like Donkey Kong Jr. Right? Isn't this kind of a level? Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez.
Help. Jaden Hedge on YouTube says I would rather have Tenchu than another Armored Core game. Okay, here's my crazy fucking theory. What if, like, Miyazaki is like so high on his own supply that he's like, okay, I'm going to do the biggest, like, vanity project ever. He's gonna do a dark, gritty remake of Armored Core 4.
Which was his first directing gig.
Which is his first directing gig.
Yeah, that was his first big gig
and
there.
just like, bring that shit back. Like, what if that's what that picture was? And I've been like
and also
I've been thinking about that for hours.
And
today.
like on that comment, like I feel you, bro. But like, yo, people are out there for Armored Core.
Oh yeah,
they out there for it.
They're out there.
So like, I mean, if they make an Armored Core reboot, like people are gonna be real happy with that. I mean, God, the world's their oyster right now. They gotta have so much fucking money.
Yeah.
And they've got whatever they're doing next. People are, you know, even if whatever they do, even if it sucks, people are gonna be out there buying it. Like they're in a win-win situation right now. But Miyazaki's too fucking smart of a dude. Like,
maybe like once, and also maybe once they learn how to like get in on the Switch hardware with this game that's coming out, maybe they'll do a cookies and cream thing. Maybe
cookie and cream on the Switch. You couldn't ask for a better name.
It would be perfect.
Let's keep going more honestly. Mario. We got a handful of requests for.
Is that Mario Land?
Mario Land 2.
Yes.
6 golden coins.
All right, let's do it.
Yeah. This was Wario's debut in this game, and Super Mario Land 3 was actually Wario Land 1, and that spurred its own spin-off. Uh-oh. I didn't test this game. Hopefully it works.
And this is Super Mario Land 2?
Super Mario Land 2.
6 golden coins?
6 golden coins.
All right.
Hey,
baby.
Right. And this is a fun game. I would say it's really easy. It's always been my gripe with this game is it is incredibly short and really easy. Like not a bad game, but I think for my money, I mean it's great, but I think people are sleeping on the first Super Mario Land. That first Mario Land game is fantastic. And, you know, this game gets a lot of love, and I worry that because this game gets all the love, that the original Mario Land don't get the love.
It's like the Silent Hill 1 syndrome for you a little bit.
A little bit, yeah. Also, like, you know, Wario Land 1 is pretty solid too.
Did you see that Waluigi got shit on by Twitter today?
What?
Yeah, Twitter.
He can take it.
No, of course he can.
Waluigi's the iciest gangster.
He's most powerful.
Yeah, he feeds on your
He was just used as an example like profile pic of some random troll. Just anyway, I'm out here for Waluigi, and if anyone wants to make a Waluigi game, you know, anyone watching,
yes,
tell Nintendo for me, please, that I would like one.
You should. There's gotta be like, oh no! On my epitaph. Oh, this game's so easy.
Those last words.
Yep. I bet, Grace, you should try and round up all the fan games
of Waluigi.
Because you know there's
we
gotta
could
be
do a Waluigi fan like homebrew night.
Yeah. I'd be into that.
Yeah. Well, we gotta get the Waluigi DDR game, which I don't remember the title of.
I think it's just Mario DDR Mario Mix or something.
All right.
Like that, yeah.
All right. I think it's on the list.
He's like the villain of it, has a real role in that game.
Yeah, it's the only game. Which is crazy to me because like I've talked about my gaming history before, but I really was like just non-existent in the gaming sphere until like the PlayStation 2 came out. It was when my parents finally decided that maybe video games aren't as evil as they thought. And yeah, so I never really had Nintendo growing up. It wasn't until the Wii that I played, you know, a Mario game, which was Mario Kart.
Oh yeah, okay.
It was Mario Kart, and I was always Waluigi. I just loved Waluigi instantly. It was just connected to him on such a fundamental level. I couldn't believe it when I found out that he was just not supported at all in the Great Mario verse.
He was like
obviously,
he was like a joke, yeah.
Yeah, he's so obviously the best one.
It is bittersweet. with Waluigi because he was invented because Wario needed a doubles partner for Mario Tennis, and instead of having like a badass like goth metal princess, they went with like Waluigi, which
still pretty good.
That kind of bums me out. I would.
But yeah, it would be cool if we had like a wah. I don't even know what you would call that, a wah peach.
Yeah. Oh, I did not realize I was gonna go down so slow. All right, so you play this game. There's only one place to go.
All right, take me there. I can't believe it's not inside of that turtle's mouth. All right.
You got a pumpkin zone. You got a pumpkin zone.
Pumpkin time. Pumpkin spice in the mix.
Fucking, here we go. Oh my god. Take that mask off. It's too spooky. Pull over that mask, too spooky. Whoop. Bah. Oh my gosh, I missed it. Carrot fail.
Oh, mega carrot fail.
Oh, this is like the Peach move, basically.
It's cute though. That hat's really good.
Yeah.
I'm into it.
Ha. Oh, I thought they disappeared. Okay, they just
can't see them.
Oh gosh. You know, fuck you, ghost jerks.
Yeah.
I don't hang out with cool ghosts, and you're ghost jerks. Just be cool, ghosts.
Yeah, come on.
I love this Jason mask, dude. That's pretty. I'd forgotten about that. That's really fun. Got a knife in his head.
Giant ass knife.
Like he's almost like, help, pull the knife out. Ow, why are you stepping on me?
He's just smashing that knife more in.
You know, it's like, yeah, when a piece of your brain has been cut into, yeah, you're not thinking right. Poor guys. Put them out of their misery. There you go, man. Rest well. Rest in peace. Whoa! Kid Dracula.
That's some Kid Dracula shit. Oh no. It's okay.
You know, I don't mind being taken out by a cool Dracula.
It's well played.
I ain't even mad. I ain't even mad. Oh god! Oh!
It's close.
Oof! That was dangerous.
In the zone, looking so conspicuous.
Oh, what? That is shenanigans. That's shenanigans, I call. One more shot, then we'll do another level because there's
okay.
All the zones are pretty cool.
There are a couple levels in this game.
Beep boop beep boop beep boop.
God, where did Carrot Fail come? Did Carrot Fail come from Kid Dracula?
No, it was. I think it was like Mega Man. I think we were playing Mega Man.
Oh.
And it was like one of the rabbits on Woodman stage. They shoot carrots.
Oh right.
And I was just like, we need to have.
Because Mega Man bosses are so like.
We need memes.
Overdone at this point.
We need memes real quick. Oh, Carrot Fail.
Yeah. It's a real ass Carrot Fail.
Oh, that was right at the end.
You did it.
Oh shoot.
Hey, good job.
So pumpkins are cool, but there's other stuff. Like there's a cool Mario. There's like Mario machine level.
Oh, you back?
No, I tried to push down on this dumb controller.
Oh no.
There we go.
Go to Scary Mario Land. Ah!
It's a big robot.
That is horrifying. It's not a robot though. It's one of those chatter monkey things.
Yeah,
like,
it's possessed by the devil.
Go in there. Get in there.
And it eats you when you're inside his
Aw.
Turtle Zone.
I love it.
It's a cool
got
song.
like a real Pinocchio Moby Dick vibe.
What's in here? What do I buy? Oh wow, so much gambling. Now it's kind of a waste of money, but I could use it.
Yeah.
Okay. Wario's castle, but we can't go in yet. There he is. Can't go in. Mario Land 2.
Mario's repping the fam. I appreciate that.
Stay on brand. Appreciate that. He may be evil, but he stays on brand.
But he's hustling. He's still hustling for us. Tree Zone.
Cool tree. It's a cool tree. Let's check out Tree Zone.
Let's do it.
Oof. Some good music in this game.
Real strong start.
This is a pretty graphically impressive game for the Game Boy as well, because you know, the original Mario Land, the graphics are pretty rudimentary. Even I'll admit, I still think that game is hell good. But this one really looks like a Nintendo game. This looks like it was modeled after Mario 3, and I think that's like what they were selling the Game Boy on. It's like, hey, it's like the Nintendo kids, but take it with you to recess, you know?
Yeah.
And I think you know, you saw Batman, you saw Mario Land, and you were like, this is, you know, kind of cool. It's not that much better. But then you see this and it's like, okay, this is Nintendo. This is Mario.
Yeah.
Oh. Well now. Oh. Is there
it's got a little puzzle.
Any hidden stuff I can just gotta backtrack. Oh, is this a first? Also, you can move the screen backwards in a Mario game? I don't know if this came out before or after Mario World, but I think that's actually maybe a first. But I am no Mario expert, so I could be wrong.
Super Mario World came out in 1990, and this came out in 93, I think.
93, really? I thought this came out.
Let me double check that. I'm not comfortable with that. Like... No one correct me.
There we go. I'm gonna waste this star because I want to get up to the stars.
92. I was wrong.
Okay.
This came out in 92.
All right. Nope. Oh.
So helpful.
The arrow pointed me that way. It's awfully nice, that arrow. Oh yeah.
Ring that bell.
You deny me the bell. Take that bell.
Yeah.
Ah.
All right.
So the mice, they eat the. I don't know. Let's go see what happens.
Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna get a carrot. So close to an extra life.
Oh no. All right, do you wanna jump into another game? Do you wanna do some DuckTales, maybe?
I wanted to. I think there's like a UFO or a moon. Hold on, I want to look at the other levels here.
People are clamoring for some space zone.
Yeah. The hell is this? Can I leave? I don't want to do.
Oh.
Oh, do you have to like beat this level and that takes you to the moon? You gotta unlock the moon? Oh yeah. I'm just gonna fly over this whole level. Can I really just fly over this whole level?
That would be pretty incredible.
I want to get the people a show. I don't want to just...
Hold the jump button, people are saying. So yeah, I mean, if you can just cruise through this, like why not?
Whoa, birds!
Birds?
Worms!
Worms?
No problem. Alright. I see an arrow pointing to here. Oh.
Speedruns.
Yeah, not quite.
Pro games.
There you go.
Yeah,
pro run.
Yep.
Actually, it has not been a pro run.
Yeah! There you go.
I thought it was going to do a cooler song.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Nintendo.
Again!
Whatever.
It's twice as nice.
Eat them up. Carrots are delicious.
Hey, there it is.
There
yeah.
it is.
Look at nice like moon and a cool star.
It is pretty cute. This music's nice too.
Yeah. Okay. Well, with that, we got DuckTales 1 or 2. I guess we should probably do DuckTales 1. Because,
Isn't DuckTales 2 your favorite?
No, DuckTales 1 is
it's
the better
your
game.
favorite game.
It's not. DuckTales 1.
That's what you told me.
Speaking of space, yeah, we'll play DuckTales.
All right, let's do it.
And let's go right to the moon.
Start with a banger.
Okay. Come on, bud. Give me that sweet pep. One thing I love about the Super Game Boy, and we got the microphone up loud so you probably hear, I love everything is just chunky. Like sliding, clunk, and the power is plunk. And just pulling it out is.
Oh.
It's good, visceral, fun times. Just. I like it. Almost there, yeah.
The high note. They're going for it. You gotta go for it. Side note for fans, Derek. Whenever Derek plays the piano, this is the song he uses to warm up.
Yeah. The opening riff. That What's going on? I cannot get up there. There we go. Oh. Pretty solid port, but it does break my heart a little to hear this song kind of like not butchered, but it's a little off.
It sounds a little.
The problem is too many of the sound effects are in the same channels, so you know the song is cutting out whenever Scrooge is making lots of noise. That's unfortunate. And the tempo is off, or just the drums aren't as. Actually, it might be the same tempo. It's just missing some minor stuff.
According to Barney FF on the Twitch chat, Game Boy had one less channel for sound than the NES did.
There's a key inside the UFO. We can't go on without it.
I actually, there's something about the Game Boy sound chip, or just the sound that a Game Boy makes, that I usually have to turn it off after a while because it gives me a headache. Yeah. Like I can't hang with the Game Boy all the time.
Yeah, that's probably something like kind of
just something about the frequency. It's just like,
when you're
I can't do this.
You're boring like listening to this stuff. Like it's
and it might just be me. Like maybe after playing, on my unlit Game Boy Advance screen for so long, like I just associate this sound with headaches. Like I don't know if I've trained myself. All right, we got Launchpad.
It's Launchpad.
Launchpad, come, baby. Alright, sorry, Launchpad's not having it right now.
For those of us who don't watch regularly, we have a dog. His name is Launchpad. We named our little gorgeous yucky puppy, Yorkie puppy.
Yeah.
I did not mean to say yucky puppy. I apologize. Yorkie. Our Yorkie forever pup. And Launchpad, and he's the best dog.
He's the buffest pup.
Yeah, actually, for a little guy, we named him Launchpad as a joke. That motherfucker can jump. But we have discussed these stories before, so I'll say
He can jump. I'm so proud.
My boy jumps so high. Son of a bitch. Is there nothing back here? What? Oh, okay, good. Alright. It is cool that this level, it was in a secret. That's crazy. But, yeah, this is way, way different from how the layout of the NES game is, so. It is sort of it is a different game.
Yeah.
Which is kind of cool. Well, but, there you go.
You're just climbing right into your UI too, which is kind of interesting.
Bonk. Oh, nope, I wanted it.
No, that's okay.
It's that ladder. Do this again. Gotta get all the ooh, hidden treasure.
Did it.
Worth $1 million. Or is that 10 million bucks? $1 million, okay. Oh no! Oh god. Oh. Oh, this is real bad. Oh. I got hurt? Let's try this again. That's not the best version.
Ooh, yeah, song. I'm gonna take my headphones out. I'm sorry, everybody. I can't.
This is
can't hang with it.
This is a gorgeous melody. If ever there was a perfect melody, you know, it's this song. But you know.
Yeah.
You know.
You know.
Okay. Something's happening with my jump. What is happening? Oh. Something.
And do you think it's your controller actually?
No, I feel like when I'm hitting to the top, like I'm like sticking a little. I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna get this. Oh. I got lucky on that. Not the tightest game, and also not the best controller for it, but we gonna clear that spot.
Mm-hmm.
God
our honor
damn it.
depends on it.
Yes.
Get it. Yeah.
Okay. There we go. There it is. Oh. Yep. Never give up. Mm-hmm. Never give up. Okay, is that a secret up there? Oh, this looks like more fucking fun times. Yes, indeed.
Oh no.
Bop. Where the hell am I?
Is that a...
Find Gizmo Duck's remote. Control. Then he can blast the wall. Oh. That is not at all how this level works.
Can we look at how
in the Nintendo.
Dumb Huey, Dewey, or Louie's face looks? Just one eye bigger than the other.
Scrooge don't look that whole much better, you know? You had to use your imagination with these old Game Boy games.
No, I think Scrooge actually looks pretty cute, but the you know, yeah, they had to simplify the character. Oh, there's no treasure.
I want that treasure. I can't get on that side of it though.
Come on,
I can't. I need to leave here.
Jump on the chocolate bar.
Yeah, this is gonna be treacherous. Okay, this is gonna
close.
This is gonna be fun. All right. Bop. Come on. We might have to wrap it up here. Come on. Bop.
Let's take a look at what we have left.
I cannot get on that ladder. Just cannot get on that rope. Oh god, that was dumb. But that's good because we need to go back anyway. But we still have DuckTales 2. We still have Mega Man 5 was a big request that we got. Some Castlevania and
let's pop in Mega Man 5.
Yeah. Let's do a better Capcom game on the Game Boy here. And this is a Super Game Boy game, so we'll have some cool graphics. There's Launchpad. Buddy.
Just in time.
Hey, bud.
There we go. Go.
Oh, you want to
chill out on the pillow.
Yeah.
Good dog.
There he is. Good. That's a good buddy. So Mega Man's 1 through 4 were kind of weird amalgamations of Mega Man games on the Nintendo. They featured 8 Robot Masters, but 4 from 2 different Mega Man games. Like, so Mega Man 1 on the Game Boy had Robot Masters from Mega Man 1 and 2. Mm-hmm. And then I think Mega Man 2 had them from 2 and 3 or 3 and 4, and it was all kinds of weird craziness. And those ports were fine. They were solid games. They were nothing to get too excited about, to be honest. But then Mega Man 5, this is actually a completely original Mega Man game. Like, it's like the lost 7th Mega Man game, or the lost 8th Mega Man game if you count Darkwing Duck as the lost 7th Mega Man game.
And of course you do.
I think if you think about Darkwing Duck for the Nintendo as part of the greater, like the expanded Mega Man universe, then absolutely it is. But so that's sort of one of the reasons why this is, if you're gonna get any Mega Man game on the Game Boy, this is the one, because It's way different. It's original. It's pretty good. Yeah. Probably the best of the 5 too, to be honest.
And on the Super Game Boy version has the cute little worker robots on the side. What are those called again? Do you remember?
I feel like we've looked it up.
We've talked about this before.
I can never remember what they're called.
I'm a huge fan. Sorry, I'm sorry, everybody. My headphones just like broke. So I'm looking down. All right, I got them. When I had to take my headphones off there and
well, the music
DuckTales.
isn't gonna get too much better for this.
It's just that high register that I can't handle.
Yep, there was some high stuff there.
This is fine. We've been fine on the stream so far.
Oh, that's basically the waking up animation from Mega Man 4.
Where am I? What am I? Am I a man?
Yes, technically I am.
A mega.
Yeah.
Man. Everything's cute.
New Mega Arm. The most
arm.
Powerful weapon ever devised. Ever.
Oh, wow. That looks like fucking Zero.
The Star Droids. Oh yeah, this is after Mega Man X and stuff, so there maybe is some...
There's a little bit of crossplay going on there.
Cross-contamination.
Mm-hmm.
'94. Let's go in. Mega Man. The world is once again in chaos. The alien robots call themselves Star Droids and have conquered most of our major cities. They are constructed of alien material which render our weapons useless. Man, I forget if Wily is actually in this game at all. I feel like he probably is, but I don't know for sure. New weapons for you. It will replace your Super Mega Buster. I thought it was just the Mega Buster. I was unaware that it was a Super Mega Buster.
It's next generation of Mega Man.
It's back.
It is the most powerful weapon
ever made.
Mm-hmm.
Your fist before you fire it. Cat! I also have created a new assistant for you.
Oh!
His name is Tango!
That's great.
Alright, bye Tango.
He's a cat, he just likes to fuck off to something.
Oh, that's right, you get, chips and bolts and stuff, and you buy more shit here. Similar to what would happen in Mega Man 9. I think you could buy upgrades and stuff in Mega Man 8, but I don't recall. I'm super not familiar with this game. I like the cut of this guy's jib though, so I'm jumping to him. Spiky dude. That's pretty cool design.
Got a question about Mega Man 11 in the chat, which I think we've been talking about a lot recently over the past weeks. Like, of course, we're interested, excited to see how it comes out. It's kind of hilarious to watch this game because it is just so obviously a reaction to Mighty Number 9.
Yep.
That it's just, I'm enjoying just the levels of shade that are being thrown, even though if they're not explicitly being thrown, it's just like, you can't do 2.5D like that, you know, and not being trying to invite those comparisons. So it's I don't know, so from that angle, I am enjoying it. I guess a little bit of Schadenfreude maybe. But
I think we all need...
I want it to be a good game. Like I want this to work out. So yeah, it's all just like a wait and see kind of game.
Yeah, and like yeah. That's really all there is to it. It's just like I said, like I was more excited about that Mega Man is now back, but not so much about Mega Man 11 really. But like, you know, I hope Mega Man 11 is good.
Just the idea that there's a new title coming out, a new post Inafune title.
Yes, it could be the start of the post Inafune Mega Man era, which is crazy to think about. A series this old could have a complete fresh new start. But you know, one step at a time. We'll have to wait and see.
Yeah.
It's supposed to come out later this year, which is kind of crazy. They didn't show much of the game at that trailer, but they're saying like, yeah, it's coming out in a year, so they must be pretty far into it, right? But we'll have to wait and see. You know, it's
Yeah,
it's wild. It's really, really wild.
Yeah.
Oh god.
As far as I know, there's no official release date yet.
The Mega Buster not actually being... Oh, does it cross the whole screen? Okay, it does cross the whole screen. I'm just actually...
Not doing your due diligence.
I was gonna say that actually makes it kind of crazy that you can't shoot across the whole screen now. But the way that it whips back at you, you do have to kind of be careful that you aim it correctly. Oh, like that. See, I missed it, and then I was sort of just stuck. Whoa, jeez. Oh, what? Oh, he was still. No. I thought he had phased out. Jerk.
Is this a little bit easier to play with the controller because you're moving side to side, or are you still having trouble?
Looks like left and right are much easier than pushing up and down.
Hell yeah.
Which means it's good for Mega Man and Mario, but not good for Tetris, this controller. A Circa controller, by the way. And, in all honesty, it wasn't a very expensive controller, so it was...
Yeah.
It was something I got in a pinch.
It was kind of just, you were like, oh, I'm here. I'm at the gaming store. I'm here. What do they have?
So at the end of the day, I was also supporting a local Seattle joint, so...
It's always cool.
That all works out. Oh, there's a crack up there in the pipe above me. I just noticed. I wonder if that could have shot that and got some kind of secret.
Gotta get those secrets.
Oh gosh. Oh, that's probably all it would have done, would just make it harder to jump down. Okay.
Make life a little bit more difficult.
Way to go, space bots. Lunar bots. What do they call themselves again? Solar bots? I forgot already.
Oh, star droids.
Star droids. Man, that's really cool. Look at that. That's really cool design.
Oh, wow.
That's really, really smart.
It moves.
Yeah. That's really smart. That's cool. I like that a lot. I remember playing Mega Man 2 for the first time with some friends of mine, and the robot that like has to pull its string to start its propeller before it comes down on you. My friend at the time was just like, thought that was just the coolest thing in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Do I have... What does Tango do? Will Tango help me?
I need that.
I do, but I do not know if I can get it. We will have to experiment. Oh, jeez. Just jump off from here, maybe? Just... Alright.
Nice.
Probably... not yet. It's a tough jump to make. Okay, worth it. Try this again. Oh my god! I was reaching for my drink. I played myself.
Don't do that.
I thought I had a minute to drink.
Alright.
There we go. So this song is not quite as shrill.
No, it's great.
Yeah.
I'm really digging it. Actually, just super relaxing.
Oh no! Okay. Oh god, it's right, I had Tango equipped. Oh god, oh. This could be really bad. Okay. Ah, okay. Alright. Let's hope we get to that damn boss area. So.
Oh, okay, I just...
Everything cool?
Oh yeah, it looks like our game audio is lagging a little bit behind. Our voice is fine. Game audio is a little not ideal. I want to apologize to everybody.
That may be because I'm splitting the audio out from the Super Nintendo to bring it into the soundboard here. So by doing that, there is just a tiny bit of lag because now the sound has to travel just a little further.
Yeah, I think it's a little bit more than it was earlier. So sorry, everybody.
Yeah. How much power do I have? These power chips. 30. I wonder if that's a lot. Oh god. Oh, this is... Fucking asshole, get out of here. Damn it. Oh, phew.
And we haven't even gotten to the boss yet.
No.
Boss man.
Oh, jeez. This is just going real bad all of a sudden. Oh, god.
Oh, no.
Die and give me health.
Oh, no. Oh, god.
That was not what I wanted.
I thought you were a goner.
Okay, so that is not a secret. These guys are... The blow up, it hurts you. It's... It's more treacherous than you would think.
No! Oh no! Oh, okay, got some health off of that.
Oh, God, fuck. Alright. Fuck off. Get... And you too. Oh man, that refresh. That respawn. Still don't have a whole lot of health and have that whole ladder climb to deal with.
Oh yeah. You're the most professional Mega Man streamer that I know personally. So I believe in you.
What does Tango do?
Tango! Is it like invincibility?
Oh, does Tango fuck shit up for me?
I think it fucks shit up. Turns itself into a hairball. A hairball shuriken. Waist bros.
Okay, wow. It's not gonna help me with the platforming up ahead.
Good to know.
Alright. Very little room for error here, and those don't respawn, that's a bummer. But then this jerk over here. I died so quickly I didn't have a chance to really see what the hell's going on. Okay, that guy. I thought someone shot something at me. That's what I thought I died from. Okay.
Nice.
Oh, please be the boss room. Oh my god. This is a long level. Oh my god.
They're not fucking around for the Game Boy. Giving you the best experience possible, longest experience possible.
Okay.
Here we go.
Oh, wow. Alright.
You did it. You beat the boss.
We just beat the dragon! Alright, what's your deal? Alright. I can work with that. Okay, alright, okay. That's all that he does.
So can you still shoot things while Tango is out hanging out?
Oh, I think so.
Maybe might be good to pull out Tango then.
Okay, hold on. So he does 2 small jumps and 1 large jump. Okay, so the second... okay. Oh, switching up.
Downloading him.
Switching up the style.
Getting that download. Oh.
I just need 1 shot.
Oh my god. Yes! Did it! Hell yeah. Nice job.
I deserve this drink.
You did it.
Well, shoot, we're kind of getting close to the end here at the 2-hour mark, right?
Yeah, well we're getting close. Do you want to do one more game?
Yeah. Let's see. Well,
I want to jump into one of these.
Yeah, we've already done Mario. We've already done DuckTales. Metroid or Castlevania. I'm kind of leaning more towards Castlevania, to be honest, because I know Castlevania 2, Belmont's Revenge, is like one of the best Castlevania games ever. I'm not sure if you can really see it, but I'm pulling up the camera anyway.
Let's do it.
But I guess I'm pulling an executive decision and saying doing Castlevania 2 because
as it was requested.
Yes, both of these were requested. To be fair.
Do you have some people being pretty vocal pulling out for some Gargoyles quest?
Oh man.
Do you have that game?
I do, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we have about a half hour left, so we can do 1 level of this and then play a little bit of Gargoyles quest.
Yeah.
I'll have to go and pull it out though.
All right, man.
But while we do that, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to password, and while I pull out Gargoyles quest, we're gonna jam out. There's some good fucking music here, boys. This song, we'll jam on this song for a minute.
All right. I'm gonna run out and grab the water I forgot to bring.
Great, so we have beer. It's like better than water.
That's all we need. Water
All right,
and a meal.
And then Gurgle's quest.
Here we go.
Mm.
Let's do this.
All right. Castlevania Adventure, which is the first game that came out, first Castlevania game for the Game Boy, is one of the worst games I've ever played. It is a terrible game. This, on the other hand, is a fantastic game. Easily, like, this is a top 5, like, vintage Vania game.
Yeah.
You know, if you just, like, Symphony of the Night on up, you kind of push that someplace else. Well, you don't have to do, but definitely for old school style Castlevania, it is one of the best ones. You got enough cord there?
Yes, I'm good. I'm sorry if I just pulled that out of your
No, I was making sure you're good. I'll take that axe.
Man, Rondo of Blood is still maybe the stupidest video game title I've ever heard of, and
I don't.
That's including gun. Like, for real, I'm just mystified every time I remember Rondo of Blood.
What's the? There's a Kingdom Hearts game that's like 360 in 2 days.
No.
That's. I don't know if it makes sense canonically, but as an outsider, that's up there. That's dumb.
It's because his soul is in 2 places, Derek. It's really sad.
For 360 days.
Derek, divided by 2.
Can call it like between 2 souls. I don't know. That's not taken.
It is dumb, but it's fun. I recently, like we said, we got to go back home to Alaska recently, and I got to talk to my very hormonal teenage sister about the character Roxas from Kingdom Hearts, and we just teared up a little bit together. So sad. Oh man, that's right. Kingdom Hearts 3 is supposedly coming out this year, but since the trailer we got was basically just a blank screen with text over it, I'm not holding my breath.
No, wait, didn't we get a Japanese trailer with but it had a Buzz and Woody from Toy Story.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I'm not convinced.
You know, I don't give...
I'm only making faces like...
I don't give the first shit about...
Kingdom Hearts.
Kingdom Hearts.
You like to shit on Kingdom Hearts,
it's very fun, too. But also, I'm like... Though I'm like, hey, I hope Kingdom Hearts 3 comes out, because, like, man, y'all been... I know it's been rough being a Kingdom Hearts fan for the last... Now, when did Kingdom Hearts 2 come out? Like, 04?
Yeah, like 2005, 04. Long ass time ago.
It's like, I don't care about Sonic, but it was like, hey, Sonic Mania came out and people seem to like that. So it's like, oh, good for Sonic fans. They got one.
Yeah, that's right. Though, on that Kingdom Hearts train, we did get The World Ends With You ported to the Switch.
That is
announced today, so that's pretty exciting.
That's the best not Kingdom Hearts game. Oh, God.
And honestly, like, we recently... I think realized that I was looking for it the other day. I think it somehow got lost in one of the moves. We had a DS copy that got lost, and I've been tempted to buy that game for like the iPhone.
Yeah.
Just because I've been craving it, and it's like, man, if this is the only way I can play it.
I have no idea how we would have lost it because I'm super methodical about like moving all our stuff together. So I feel kind of like, actually I was thinking like I need to buy that for Grace again because I probably messed that up and lost it somehow, so I felt really bad. But
you know, I feel like a Switch port could be pretty good because you could kind of emulate that, you know, classic DS experience a little bit.
And that
better.
game was all stylus, right? There was
I mean,
like
yeah, like it used the stylus more than most games on the DS, but it, you know, you could use other stuff, but I still, I remember one time I was flying back home to, like, visit my grandparents, like, when I was still a kid, and I had that game, and there's, one attack that you use where you're supposed to yell into the microphone, so, like, and it's, like, speak, but, it turns out that actually if you just blew air into the microphone, it would still activate, which was what I would do, just to be quiet, and I just remember being on a plane, like, being like, oh, I hope no one can see me, and just, like, just to, like, really
and, like, a comedy writer was, like, sitting behind you and just, like, writing jokes about you, like, fucking kids these days.
Oh, man. And their video games, their vidya?
The vidya games, they're blowing into the games, like... I thought you had to blow in the games to get into work. I gotta blow in the games just to play them. What? Times have changed. There you go. That was my joke. That's why I'm not a comedy writer.
I love this from Joey T. Kingdom Hearts came out at the time when I was going through puberty, and I remember the game making me emotional. Same.
Yeah.
I think that's what it is, really. It's just like I happened to be going through puberty right when that came out. And Donald Duck comes back, even though he promised King Mickey that he wouldn't let him down. But he, you know, it's about friendship. It's about friendship, guys. It's about love and understanding and friendship. Anyway, what's going on with Belmont's Revenge?
We're playing Castlevania. We're almost at the boss here.
Oh, nice. So are there 2 Castlevania 2s?
Yes.
So what's up with that? Give me that lore. Give me that game
Belmont. This is Belmont's Revenge versus Simon's Quest. Simon's Quest for the Nintendo is a overrated piece of crap, bad game for the Nintendo.
Oh wow. Breaking news.
Yeah, I bet people defend, and I don't know why that game's been garbage since day one. Like, I don't know. Like, it was technically the first Metroidvania, I suppose. It was open world, yeah, fine, but that game's not good.
Yeah.
And but they're both sequels to like different, like I guess it's really the full title of this game is like Castlevania Adventure 2 Belmont's Revenge.
Oh, okay.
So this one has a Roman numeral 2. I don't recall if Simon's Quest has a Roman numeral 2 or a number 2. I think they both have Roman numeral 2s now that I think about it. Bop. Get got.
I actually, it's hard to say. I'm having a hard time typing it up in the YouTube and the Twitch, you know.
Well, I think we actually are now going to finish up on Gargoyle's quest.
All right, let's wrap. Let's take this baby home. This has been our Super Game Boy grab bag.
Super Game Boy Super Grab Bag.
It's been a while since we've done a grab bag, actually.
Yeah. Just fun having physical media again. You know, emulation is just a more
it has its perks.
Yeah, you know, it's a more practical thing when you're moving lots of stuff to another state. But there really still is a visceral, sitting on a couch with a controller and looking at the cartridge. It means a lot to me because that's how I started, you know. And I would understand that people who didn't grow up playing games like this don't share the same sentiment. That's fine, but
there is an argument for like just preserving history and just pure accessibility.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Getting people to play games. I think emulation is pretty great.
And I would certainly not begrudge emulation within that capacity because that is extremely, extremely important. And also, you know, in 20, 30 more years, all these discs and cartridges are probably going to rot away.
Be unplayable,
yeah, not going to work anymore. So preserving them through emulation and stuff like that is extremely important. These guys are all dying, and they're all like, hey, help out, buddy. Dimensional portal, and I'm dead. Okay.
Well, you're the cutest gargoyle, man.
And music in this game also, fucking just some bangers. Also, this was, I think this song is very similar to Ghouls and Ghosts, because this was started off as a spin-off before it kind of became its own thing. So that melody we just heard in the song just now is kind of similar to the kind of big canonical main melody of Ghouls and Ghosts. Ghosts and Goblins, I'm mistaken. I forget which one came first. It's Ghosts and Goblins, and Ghouls and Ghosts was the second.
It was the second one, yeah.
So technically, Ghosts and Goblins. And this was also like released in 1990. Like the Game Boy was only like, I think not even a year old. I forget exactly the timeline and stuff, but this was for an early Game Boy game. This was super impressive. Like, you know, his character model is really, really animated well, but he's not. It's got
a lot of detail.
Yeah, that was sort of a problem with early Game Boy games. Is like they were either like really small because they didn't know how to do a lot of detail, or they were like really big and it was just kind of awkward. And this one found a good middle ground of vibrant, animated, and
he feels like he's got a real weight to him.
Yeah, just that jump and the wings, and it's a very subtle thing, but he just feels good. Just this game really was just that, like, really a trailblazer, more than I think people would think.
I'm also
more credit to them to think to give this game.
Here for those bony fish just jumping out. Like normally that would not be my favorite, but I think it looks really cool.
But like it's not scaly and gross; they're just bones. And you're okay with that?
Oh yeah, because it's their eyeballs is the worst part of the fish. The scariest part. Ah.
And they have eye sockets.
Also, you take them out of the water, it's suddenly like I think it's really just the ocean that's like, oh god, oh no.
You're like Finn the human, and you're like not scared of water, but you're scared of the ocean.
I mean, the untold horrors of the ocean, yes.
I remember reading something that, like, we know more about our solar system than we know about the ocean, because the ocean is so vast and fucking deep and insane. You know, there's so much pressure and darkness that you can't even...
I think it's a little bit less romantic in a lot of ways, too. Like, for some reason, just hasn't captured the imagination the same
People don't want to go in the ocean.
Oh my god, that's a little scary, though.
Oh yeah, sorry, this is our first boss here.
No, I mean, no need to apologize.
We're gonna fuck him up.
He's got like fucking hands.
Hey! It's me.
Hello!
Oh god. No, this is not where I want to be. This is the opposite of where I want to be. Oh, actually. Oh, lemons into lemonade. Made it work.
You did it. Now the ground's gonna swallow you. Right.
Well, that way you can't accidentally die on your way to
that is very kind of them.
Yes.
You did it.
I passed through the dimension portal and reached the ghoul realm.
Oh, the ghoul realm.
And now I'm walking. And we got random battles.
Not my favorite. You did it! Wow, that's so crazy. It's weird. I haven't really seen, like, experienced or played a random battle outside of the context of, like, a Pokemon or a Final Fantasy. Where,
an RPG.
Yeah, an RPG. That's sort of interesting. I haven't really seen it before.
you're not leaving here. Whatever.
You're not leaving here, bro.
Yeah. Until you get good, and you ain't good. Ah, hell of a game. Good shit.
2 Vials.
My favorite rapper.
Young 2 Vials.
It's your boy Young Vials. Who are you? You're not leaving here.
They all just say the same thing?
Probably, yeah.
Alright, that's fine.
You can't listen.
I'm not gonna complain about that. Yeah!
I guess any more questions and stuff? Because we're about to be wrapping up here pretty soon.
Yeah.
You guys got any questions or comments?
People talking about the nightmares of the deep.
Yeah. I mean, just like we're
a favorite topic among us at Stop Skeleton.
Oh!
Is Echo the Dolphin the scariest horror game? Honestly.
That sucks. I mean, people talk about like, you know, are aliens real? You know, do monsters exist? It's like, I don't know, man.
They do, and they're in the ocean.
In the fucking ocean, like.
Yeah.
Real ass monsters, I'm telling you.
Oh my god. There was this fucking show, and this is like kind of before, you know, when the History Channel still meant something. Like it was still.
That name carried water.
Yeah, it was back when that meant something. I think there was this show. I forget what it's fucking called, but it's called like it wasn't River Monsters, but it was like aired around the same time as River Monsters was popular. But basically, it was just this fucking like creepypasta show where they would just go around the country and like visit monsters. So, and I remember my favorite episode is the episode where they go to Oklahoma to figure out what was up with the Oklahoma octopus.
The Oklahoma octopus? Yeah. There's no oceans by Oklahoma.
Oh, it lived in a lake.
That's fucking.
Of course.
Oh, that's terrifying.
It's my youngest sister is still horribly traumatized by that.
Oklahoma octopus.
It's the scariest thing I've ever heard of.
There's lakes? I thought that the Dust Bowl got rid of all the lakes in Oklahoma. Oh, here's the king. I'm Jark.
I'm Jark. Jark?
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 Oh, this game really jumped the Jark.
Okay, stop jarking this guy's chain.
Oh man.
Let's get on.
Yeah, we gotta respect. It's Jark Week, alright?
Yeah.
Afraid I can't help you. Without my gremlin stick, my powers are very limited. If only I had it back. Yes or no? He didn't ask a question. He asked some like passive aggressive, like, boy, I wish I had a gremlin stick.
Yeah. Also, a friend of the show, Zarathar's Got My Back. That show I was talking about was called Monster Quest. And I was convinced it was real.
Man. That's not a game that is. I know that there's like Monster Hunter and Monster Rancher and like Dragon Quest. Monster Quest. Man, they got
a missed opportunity.
I hope they're like sitting on that copyright, like waiting for something.
Someone's got that.
I can fly higher. Getting high now. Okay. Dark Cone. Dark Cone or Dark Owen?
Dark.
Dark?
Uan.
Dark and Dark. They're cops. Is there a place I can buy levels or exchange 8 files for 1 Talisman of the Cyclone?
Yes.
More than that would be greedy. Did I buy it? Did
Check. Can't find anything. Oh.
Level?
Fingernail.
I have a talus and
that
okay.
must be it.
Use? Nothing to use. Should I buy another one? Sure. It's a weird translation. Alright, let's get the hell out of here.
Barney got a good point. It's pronounced Derek owns.
Oh. Help me, you aren't one of them, are you? I was so scared. Our attackers went east. Alright.
Okay.
Word.
I appreciate his waddle.
Look at the way he does have oh, sorry. I was trying to show his walk animation, but he does kind of have he's got a really cool jaunt about him.
I feel like, yeah, like side to side, it's good, but when he's actually walking straight, you know, up, I guess.
He really walks with a purpose, you know.
Yeah.
But on the screen,
funny.
like, you know, he's not a man of like vanity. He's just
he's
like,
getting places.
Yeah, Firebrand's just doing shit. He's in boss mode, you know. Getting it done. Helping out Jark and stuff like that, getting fingernails all day.
Oh yeah. Does he eat fingernails?
He's got him.
Yeah.
He eats with his fingernails. He pokes apples and, you know.
Oh. Treasure.
Give me that. Talisman of the Cyclone.
Hell yeah, we are flush.
When I died, it said I used an essence. So I don't know what the difference is. Let's go to
The spooky.
This is a tough level. It's a tower.
That was.
It's a carrot fail.
Lol. Carrot fail. Oh no.
Shoutouts to our fan club called the Carrot Gang.
Carrot Crew.
Carrot Gang for life.
Carrot Crew next. Carrot Caps.
Oh god. I don't. Sure.
Carrot Crew got a heart of gold.
Carrot Crew with 24.
Mm-hmm.
Do I have to fall from above to get to that? I think that's actually what we have to do. Oh! Well, I guess I'll just keep playing this game until you make me stop race.
Okay. Well, I mean, this isn't one of the games where we can draw our own border, is it?
Oh. Yes,
it is, actually. We gotta show that off.
Oh, yeah. So.
Well, we can. This is probably one of the coolest parts.
Yeah.
Of the Super Game Boy.
So you hit L and R, you open up the Super Game Boy menu, and here's this. And I guess if we want to like, I want to draw.
Also, some OS Gamer is asking if we can be the Skeleton Crew, and yes, you are the Skeleton Crew. That is the real life. Whoa!
Oh, okay. This is not the borders. This is actually just changing.
Oh my goodness!
There we go. Let's get. Oh man, that is so baller. Nah, that just looks broken.
Getting close to some Stop Skeletons colors, actually.
I know. That is pretty fucking rad right there. What if I changed darker purple?
Oh man, if we got an SNES mouse up in here, could we really just get in there?
Yeah.
Get in it. Oh, that's pretty good.
And then now we really playing this shit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that looks so much better. Oh man.
It's pretty cool.
Okay, that's one thing you can do. Is this the borders? Oh, yeah, we want just a cool black border with nothing. We want this cool.
Do those work? Oh, there it is.
Cool, like perspective thing. Attack board.
No, absolutely not. It's dumb.
Oh,
Alright, this is peaceful. Alright, we're in a movie theater.
Movie theater.
I need that cat. I need.
Oh, wow.
Oh, shit.
Man.
Next level.
Should have been playing that with Castlevania or with Kid Dracula. I got pencils. Oh, that's pretty cool.
Alright.
Ooh. We got MC Escher.
I'm into this one. I wish it was colored, but yeah, whatever. What's Sad Baby? You go to the Sad Baby
It
one?
won't let me click Sad Baby. Maybe these are 4 games that expressly use the Super Game Boy. I'm not sure. I like this movie. Oh, look, there's a bunch of people. What else we got here?
Yeah, we should.
Oh, I think this is like presets for different
colors,
palettes. Which
all right.
I don't want to. I really like what we got here.
Yeah.
Oh. And well, this is the drawing one, right?
Yeah.
Okay, here it is. Let's get this.
This is the real star of the show.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
All right, look like you got a shoe. Oh, no, that's not a shoe.
It's supposed to be a pumpkin. It's a jack-o'-lantern.
It's perfect. Oh, I love it.
It's a jack-o'-lantern. Can I fill it in?
Oh. Fucking great.
Need the little gap in the teeth. Come on. I need that gap. Just give me that little pep. Come on, give me that little.
Dude. All right, so then what's the glove guy?
Hold on.
Okay.
Gotta finish my masterpiece. Gotta fill it in.
Oh, like a red eyes.
Well, it's got a candle in it, you know?
Yeah, okay. Also, the spirit of the undying. Oh, yeah.
And then...
happy to see you.
Green top.
Still living. There you go. Baby is a young punk.
Young pump.
Pump. Oh, the glove is a race.
Which... This is perfect. I don't want to erase
like,
that. What is... Oh, can I draw like on top of that? Is that what that is?
Oh shit, we got some Photoshop layers. Oh well. What is happening?
It's gotta go.
Oh, I thought that was just like an animation we were just gonna have on our screen forever.
Oh, you can undo?
Man, we gotta get a SNES mouse on this. Well, I don't know.
Did you want to draw something?
Well, I think it is. We got, it is about time to end. We've been streaming for about 2 hours now. This is the Super Game Boy, everybody.
Wait, did I draw 5s or S's? Oh, well.
There you go.
Oh my gosh. Undo that one.
Repping it. But thank you everyone for stopping by. We stream every Thursdays at 6:30 p.m. PST. Hit us up on Twitter. We always got new videos coming out on youtube.com/c/stopskeletons for fighting. I did the whole one. We archive these streams on Stop Skeletons Live on YouTube. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to follow us. Don't forget to
Stop Skeletons Live.
don't forget to follow us. Share us. I'm trying to remember. I think that's the word on Twitch is follow. I'm just
we're on Twitch. We're on YouTube.
Instagram,
we're on Twitter.
Facebook.
We're on Instagram.
Get at us. You need
everywhere.
all of us you can get. But yeah, thank you so much, and have a great rest of your night.
Yeah, everyone take care.
Yeah.